Friday night baseball now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one. It's one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Malik Smith the next to hit. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Devers, barehanded. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I think the guy to watch is Matt Duffy, the Duff Man. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1. Changeup in for a strike.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force-feed something the other way.
Here it comes, 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Here's C.J. Cron now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. Just a 1 for 12 career line. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 1-0. And he lays off there, 1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
1-0 count. Here it is. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Benintendi in pursuit.
He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but can't bring him around. Tampa Bay nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball, the show. Matt Andriese, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Here's Mookie Betts. He really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Next up for the Red Sox, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Betts on at first, nobody out. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Smith arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, Dero?
Well, Matt, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that could work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's faced Matt Andriese previously. He's gone just 2 for 15. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A pitch out. The throw. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score as the Sox are off to a 1-0 lead.
This team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Here's J.D. Martinez, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners on first with 1 down.
Let's get something going.
Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Breaking ball blocked by Ramos. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. A bouncer up the middle. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's faced Matt Andriese previously. Pretty good success. He's 4 for 5. Set to deliver the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. And Span will make the catch, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Up next for the Rays, Matt Duffy. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
The 2-1 home. Bouncer down the line, but it gets foul. Here now the 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Grounded down the third baseline. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
Hey, guys, that's not how we draw it up. You want to stay back on that pitch and drive it up the middle the other way. But he got out and around it and was still able to find his way for a knock.
Here's Carlos Gomez. Last night a big one for him as he drove in 6 runs. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Again, a 1-2. High pop-up. Moreland is calling for it. He's got it 1 away.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
Striding forward now is the DH. Brad Miller, lifetime against Chris Sale. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Duffy, base runner at first with 1 out. Oh, 0-2 the count to Miller.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Way outside. 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Adeiny Echeverria. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. He's set, and the pitch. Popped him up. Devers has got it, and the side is retired. One left for Tampa. They trail things here 2-0. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Don't expect this pitcher to overthink this right here. You get an ugly swing like that, rinse and repeat.
The windup and the 0-1. Nope. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Nope. 1-1.
The 1-1 home. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Span is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's faced Matt Andriese previously. He's 1 for 3. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there, 0-2.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box now, Blake Swihart. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Duffy in foul ground, and that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. Down in order go the Red Sox. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd. Top of the order to follow. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to the right, but foul.
He might not want to throw that one again. I know his timing was a little bit off at the dish, but he kept his hands back. Just missed that one. Fouled that one off really hard.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. The 0-2 home. And a fastball just a bit high.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes. Are you crazy, boy?
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Malik Smith. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Smith, once an Atlanta Brave, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Behind 0-2 now.
2 strikes.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. To short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Center field number 2, Denard Span.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Denard Span. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sale gets the sign. First pitch on the way.
Nope.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Right over the middle, knee high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. And Pedroia will make the catch, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the run is Smith. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground toward the left. To his left, Duffy. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogart.
Riding in once again, Xander Bogaerts. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Ready for another chance. C.J. Cron comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Let's go!
First pitch of the at bat. And he takes ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Cron, 28 years old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push. Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 5, Matt.
Now in the box, Matt Duffy. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Sale has his target. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. 2 balls and a strike.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Come on, get him out.
The 2-1 home. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Benintendi ranging back. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
Duffy takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And a relay to the plate. And he'll get in there safely.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Up next for the Rays, Carlos Gomez. He popped out in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. A ball and a strike now.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So 1 run here on 1 hit, 1 Boston error, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 2, the Rays 1. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
1-1. Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
First baseman, number 18, Mitch Moreland.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting the showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And right into the shift. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. The 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. He pulls this one into right. Gomez is there. 2 down.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0 is in off the plate. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
That's on the outer edge. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 2-1. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Brad Miller, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Miller.
Let's go, Red Sox!
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing, both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And that one right down Main Street. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Malik Smith the next to hit, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Echeverria leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Denard Span would be next. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that's in there for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Popped him up. Devers has a play. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Rays strand a pair. They're down 2-1. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they've faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Span is under it. One out.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. One out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-2. Swinging a soft liner. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher,
Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. 0-1. Here it comes. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 home is a heater in there for a strike.
Hey, you watching the same game up here?
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Dribbled to the right side, but that one rolls foul. Swihart is off at first with 2 away. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Red Sox, and they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ready for another shot now. Wilson Ramos. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Wilson Ramos.
First pitch on its way.
Swing. D-Rock.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Playing golf today? Swing.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Count remains at 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's C.J. Cron now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
The 1-2. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. And that's the second out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, third baseman, Matt.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Matt Duffy hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Our score remains 2-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays, number 69, Ryan Levitt.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Ref Snyder calls for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
One gone in the inning now. Here's Xander Bogaerts. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Span is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First delivery to him on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 2 Boston errors to this point in the contest. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Here's Carlos Gomez. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1-0 the count. And Gomez not biting on that one either. It's 2-0 now.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
This is line to left. Martinez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Brad Miller. Check swing grounder to the right side. Moreland moving to his right, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing! Second guessed himself on that one.
Here's Echeverria now. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Martinez, and it bangs off the monster. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across the score.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 90, Tommy Lane.
In now, Rob Refsnyder, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Echeverria at second with 2 down. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Betts is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays, number 38, Vidal Nunez.
Ready for another shot now. Mitch Moreland is grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Moreland.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
That's a
Ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Nunez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And a ball 1-0. The 1-0 is up in the zone, but below the letters apparently for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is a slider that can't catch the outside.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
The 2-1 taken, strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael.
Ready for another chance? Rafael Devers. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Two out with the man at first. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. Sliders in for a strike.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Gomez has a read on it, and the inning is over. Red Sox lead 1. They lead it 2-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Malik Smith. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Row, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? 2 different ways. The power guy was on top of his game, not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Soft liner to the left side, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Into the box, Denard Span, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Carson Smith takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back safely. Another look to first. A dive, but he's back. Once more, a throw over, and he'll dive back in. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
First offering on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Now the 1-0. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, beautiful dive to second for one. Safe.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Standing in now, Matt Duffy, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ball 2.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in the zone to get himself back in this count.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Count even at 2-2. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. Good work there out of the Boston bullpen. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Red Sox 2, the Rays 1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays, number 52, Sam Lowe.
Blake Swihart will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
One ball, one
Fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2. High and deep to right. Back goes Gomez to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
From the stretch. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dustin Pedroia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Now the 0-1. Here's a strike.
I got to count 0-2.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Betts stands at first with 1 out. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Digging in once again, Xander Bogaerts. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A runner on first with 2 away. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
The 1-1 pitch. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. The 1-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. Up around the face.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Three-two pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. The next 3-2. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Span is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from Beantown, Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Carlos Gomez will be charged with trying to start a rally in the ninth as they go to work against Kimbrell.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed too low apparently. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Grounded to the right. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Striding in once again, Brad Miller. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's 1 for 5. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Kimbrell, originally from the state of Alabama. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2008 draft.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Launched to right field and deep. Back goes Betts at the track. Running hard. He's digging for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Here's Echeverria now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. 0-1 delivery. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here it comes on 0-2. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The count now at 2-2. Set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that one-run lead still in check?
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Kimbrel pauses. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Malik Smith would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Chopped weakly to the right. That winds up foul for the second strike. Crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, left fielder,
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Malik Smith, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Runners breaking for the plate, and they will put the tag on him. He's out stealing home, and this ball game is over. What a knucklehead move that was.
Man, oh man, what an amazing finish. I know it didn't work out, but I applaud them sending the runner right there. They needed a run to tie the game, and it was going to take a great play to get him, but that's just what happened. Wow, that was close, but the one-run margin stands.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Boston jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Sale with his 4th win this season. Craig Kimbrell earns the save out of the bullpen, his 9th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.